Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And with me, as usual, Coach Andrew Pequeno. Andrew, exciting episode today because we start covering LFAs.
Yes, I'm excited. We've got some LFA fixtures that we can go through. All the LFAs are starting. We obviously had a full weekend of third division fixtures, double header. We had ABC, which is now hotting up, coming to the end. So yeah, it's exciting times.
Yeah, and also before we get started, don't forget, I'm not sure if you caught it last week, but on the 24th of April, we'll be having this show being done live at 8 p.m. So yeah, where you guys can also try to call in, send WhatsApp messages and so on, and also watch the show live on our Facebook page. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to start with the ABC Motsepe League. Obviously, we normally start with the ABC, and yeah, sort of things are happening there at the moment, specifically in Stream B. But before we get there, we're going to go to Stream A and look at some of the results here, Andrew. So from last week, Okanya and Junction getting a good 5-0 win there. I sort of expected them to get a win, but 5-0, that's a good result.
Yeah, I thought it'd be closer. I thought Okanya are fighting for points. I thought they'd give a good account of themselves. But like we always say, Junction, they've exceeded their expectations and some people's expectations. But I always thought they had a good enough squad. I played them in a friendly, I think, in January before the second round started there on their side after the break, and they looked like a decent team, and I thought they'd definitely give a good count to themselves. And listen, they're in the top 4 in the stream. It's very, very good.
Very good, yeah. And then Young Bafana and Ikapa Sporting. I think last week we spoke about probably giving it to Young Bafana because of the pitch and so on, but Ikapa doing well. They 1-0 win.
Good win for Ikapa Sporting. Listen, I think Ikapa, Santos, I don't think they'll be able to catch FN Rangers the way the log is looking. But they've done very well this season, Ikapa. And I mean, they've always been there and thereabouts in the stream. I think in the first 3 or 4 games, they were second or joint top with FN Rangers. And I think they've done very well.
Yeah, definitely. And then FN Rangers, talking about FN Rangers over Ubuntu 3-1. I think we can safely say without the stream belongs to FN Rangers.
Yeah, listen, there's 12 points left to gain. They are 8 points clear. I don't see them dropping, 9 points. So I think we could safely say that if you look at the fixtures they've got left, it's teams in the lower half of the table. And I do honestly think, I know Coach Sachi won't say anything until it's obviously mathematically impossible. But I think we can sit here and safely assume that FN Rangers will be the stream winners.
I think, there's no pressure on us or anything.
No, there's no pressure on
bias,
us.
So
we can say that.
From what we can see, and we might be wrong, we've been proven wrong many a times.
Yeah, I think the next result we can discuss is the one that actually put the nail in the coffin for the rest of the teams.
Which was an overpass going to Rasdeen and getting only a point there. 2-2 draw against Royal Blues.
Yeah, I honestly thought Hanover Park's got the class and they got the players to go away and get a result there. And unfortunately for them, they didn't. I got a report yesterday for one of their players who came to watch our game last night. And he basically said, Coach, they missed a lot of chances. They had a lot of one-on-ones. They just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And it's one of those days. Listen, Royal Blues are fighting, and they'll take any point,
Definitely. That's a good point for them.
A very good point.
Okay, and that's that's sort of the results for that stream. Looking at the fixtures before we go to the log, talking about Hanover Park, so they're playing against Young Bafana and Downburg Road. Look, I think they got nothing else to do but go for the win.
No, they have to win. They have to win. If they don't win, then basically FN Rangers can get the job done this weekend. And I honestly think Hanover Park will beat Young Bafana.
And then FN Rangers against Okanya.
I think on form, the way things are going, FN Rangers should even that quite comfortably.
This one might be more of a tough one. Ubuntu and Ikapa being played at Ocean View.
I think if you're near Ocean View, that'll be a nice game to go and watch.
And then Junction Rovers against Santos. That's the 2 neighbors playing each other, Coach Dulvie and Coach Roger.
Listen, it's a big weekend in Heidelberg. I believe it's a double header this weekend. 2 o'clock on Saturday in the Regional Men's League. You got Gold 50 versus Premier. And then you got the 4 o'clock kickoff, which is Junction versus Santos. Very nice game. I think Junction will want to put one over Santos. I remember their first round game, I think if memory serves me, in the 2-2 or 3-3 with last minute goals in injury time and all that. So I think that'll be nice. And for the people in Heidelberg, listen, my advice is go out there. Not often you're going to get a regional 3rd division game followed by an ABC game at Heidelberg. So go out and support both teams. And good luck to everybody.
Right, looking at the logs there for the Stream A in the ABC Motsepe. So we've got FN Rangers obviously top of the log with 32 points. Hanover Park is closest with 24 points. And then Ikapa with 23 points. So like we said earlier on, FN Rangers all in their hands. And then looking at the bottom of the log.
That's where it's exciting, Shamiel.
So we've got Okanya with 6 and Royal Blues with 6. And I think that it's between one of those two, because the next team closest to them has got 12 points, and that's Young Bafana. Also with a game in hand over those two. So, yeah, it's a tough weekend for them.
I think it's going to boil down to next weekend's game. Okanya at home to Royal Blues next weekend, but we'll preview that next week. And I think, this weekend, I think one of them needs to, I mean, Royal Blues are on a bye this weekend, but I think Okanya need to try. I know it's very difficult going to Royal Road and beating FN Rangers or getting a point at FN Rangers.
It's possible.
It is possible, but they got to basically play their hearts out.
Yeah. Okay, that's your stream A done and dusted.
So now we're getting to a stream of death.
Stream B. So let's look at firstly the results there. So maybe we should look at, let's look at the results first. Right?
Yeah, let's look at the results.
So Oriented Birds and Cape Town Spurs. Let's start with that one.
I couldn't believe this.
That was a surprise. Not a surprise, really.
I mean, we say Oriented Birds, we said at home, they're tough. Spurs got to travel.
Yeah. But also, I think we considered that Oriented were sort of pretty safe already.
Yeah, so maybe they had nothing to lose and they just played. So listen, good result. I mean, they've done really well in the first year. To be honest, so well done to them.
Yeah, so 3-2 win over Cape Town Spurs, in case you missed that. And then Claywood, JPM and Battalions win there for Claywood. I think that was expected.
I think Battalions, they're in deep trouble. I don't see how they can get out of it. But we'll get to the log and have a look at it. But deep trouble. I thought they needed to get something out of that game and they didn't.
They didn't, And then Zizwe and City Kings. That's a good win for City Kings. 1-0 over Zizwe.
Very good win.
And that's
because that basically is why Battalions are in deep trouble. City Kings, I think, maybe just need another 3 points and then they secure. Very good result. I didn't see that coming in Yanga. I thought if City Kings I called a draw. I thought they would at least be good enough for a point there. But well done.
Then the last one there, we were waiting all weekend for this result. Marties and Grassy Park United. Grassy Park getting a 3-1 win over Marties.
Yeah, away in Stellenbosch. We've been singing the praises of Grassy Park, as everybody knows, over the last couple of weeks, a lot of months. And I think Coach Shakes has done an amazing job. They turned around there at Grassy Park. I think we watched the Marties first round game at.
I think they were doing well. I think he just.
Yeah, I think he just took them up. Maybe just set up their shape a bit better, making them a bit stronger, especially in the final third. We thought the final third is where they lacked the first game against Marties when we watched it. But listen, at the end of the day, Grassy Park are doing the job week in and week out. Every time we think they're not going to be there, they're there.
Yeah.
So that has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons now, Shamiel.
Yeah, definitely. And then obviously that grip that Marties had on that stream is now slowly slipping away. Well, it's gone at the moment. It's now in Grassy Park's hands. Yeah. Right, looking at the matches coming up for this week. Almost on a Mitchell's plate. So we got Cape Town Spurs against Hout Bay.
Tough one to call. Two good young teams. Yeah, a tough one.
Here's a match that Marties has to win. Zizwe United versus Marties. That is a must win. I think every game they obviously play at the moment, they're going to have to.
In Yanga, they got to get a result. They got to get 3 points.
There's no question about it. And then Grassy Park facing Battalions. Obviously, we're going to favour Grassy Park.
On form, you got to go with Grassy Park.
And then we're running through this now. Then City Kings and Claywood. You should say Claywood, but anything can happen.
Claywood have to win.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point now, Shama, where they got 3 or 4 cup finals. They have to win all the games to put pressure on GP.
And obviously also just remember Claywood. We look at the log now. So Claywood are second in second place with 12 matches played. They've got 24 points, and then Grassy Park's got 13 matches played with 27 points. Claywood do have the upper hand in goal difference.
Yes.
So if Claywood win all their games and they keep their goal difference consistent, then they are the ones that take the stream. Obviously, that's now depending on the other results.
100%. 100%. I think at this point in time, we're sitting with a 3-horse race. I think Grassy Park, Claywood, Marties are now an outside chance. Marties got to rely on results going their way on other results. I think Claywood at this point in time and Grassy Park, they have it in their own hands.
Yeah.
And I think you, as a coach, you'd want to have everything in your own hands. You don't want to rely on other teams. Yeah. And I think those two are in pole position, in my opinion, to fight it out. Yeah. And listen, we sort of pumping it up or hyping it up. But I mean, at the end of the day, end of the season, you could end up with Grassy Park at third. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. No. We're not hyping up Grassy Park. We just feel
I'm saying the whole
they've been the team that's coming. And I think Claywood have now slowly but surely been grinding up the results. They had a bit of a flat spot when they lost to GP like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. But they're picking up the other results, and let's see what happens. Because we've got to remember that GP are in this position because they beat Claywood and Marties, who were the two favourites going into the halfway through the league, you know. So, but listen, big ups. I think it's going to be exciting end.
And then not forgetting there's a match taking place also between Claywood and Marties.
That'll be the last game of the stream.
Yeah. Which might suit GP fine if they win all their games.
Yeah.
Looking at the bottom of that log, Battalions FC with 3 points, bottom of the log, and then closest to them is Zizwe with 9. So yeah, tough.
I think it's very, very tough for Battalions to get out of there, to be honest.
Okay, so that's we've done the fixtures?
Yeah.
Right.
We're now third division.
Right, now third division.
Oh, now the bumper weekend, Shamiel. We had double headers. Sure, it was a big weekend. Some teams picked up 6 points, some teams picked up 4 points, some teams picked up no points, and they had big effects on the top and bottom of the table this weekend.
Okay, we're going to have a look at that now. So, are we going to do all the results?
Yeah, let's go for it. Everybody, people will start complaining.
People
will complain, man.
Okay, so Crystal Palace and Wanderers. Not surprised by that draw, 2-2.
Yeah, we did say last week, Wanderers, they train on turf and everything, and Palace we thought were the favourites. Obviously, we haven't got an advantage where they are on the log.
Yeah.
But Wanderers are a very, very good team. And I think, they showed it again. Good result, 2-2 away from home.
Okay. And this one also expected. Greenwood Athletic against Silver Spurs. Silver Spurs getting a 3-0 win.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting 3-0, but it was a very good result by Silver Spurs. They had a good weekend. And yeah, Greenwood, needing to pick up points still.
Ocean View and Camps Bay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big result for Camps Bay. 2-0 win.
Yeah, away in Ocean View. We thought Ocean View needed to get the 3 points where they're on the log.
Yeah.
And I think Camps Bay just had a little bit more breathing space with their 3 points.
Yeah. JL Zwane and Seaside Spurs. 3-all draw. Not surprising.
Not surprising. I think, Seaside are a very tough team to beat. Very good team. I was actually quite surprised at the score being 3-all because Zwane are normally quite compact, very good defensively as well.
Yeah.
But listen, big result. I think for Seaside, it's a very good result away from home.
And here's one that's quite a big scoring game. I think scoring practice here for Cape Town City. 8-0 win over Woodlands.
Yeah, City knocking teams, eh?
Yeah,
a lot of goals.
All their wins have been like goals, no?
8-9 against Trinities. I think they beat Trinities 9-2 a couple of weeks ago. The 8-0. Yeah, they're eating teams, eh?
And then other result there.
Poor result for Woodlands. Yeah. Not only is it a loss, but against their goal difference, because I mean that bottom of the table could come down to goal difference.
Goal 50 against Trinitarians. I don't think we could call this one. Trinities 1-0 win.
Good win.
Against goal
Good
50.
win. I think Trinities are now pretty much almost safe.
Yeah.
Very good result for them.
Matroosfontein and Premier. 2-0 win for Matroos. That's a good result.
Yeah, I think we looked at Premier for a while. They won like 6 or 7 in a row, and then now they've hit a flat spot. And then Matroos had a flat spot, and now they've won 3 or 4 in a row. So now they're coming up. They're right up there. They're in league contention.
Yeah, picking at the right time there. And then Vasco da Gama against FC Houtpay 2-0 win.
Good win for us, yeah.
A little bit about the game?
Yeah, a lot of wind.
Besides that.
Very good game. I thought we created numerous opportunities. We just couldn't finish it off. I think it was 0-0 at half-time. Second half, we took our chances. We actually played into the win second half, made us play ball better.
Yeah.
And it was a very good, I thought our finishing was good. I think Tristan, my striker, I think he got both goals. Finished them well. And I thought we managed the game very well. I don't think they had any clear-cut chances.
Okay.
Mind you, I do remember them hitting the crossbar in the first half, but besides that,
in the game
we managed it. Yeah, we managed it.
Jomo's Power and Saxon Rovers. Yeah, we see it's going to be tough to go to Saxon C, and Saxon getting a 2-all draw there against Jomo.
Yeah, Jomo's. 90% of their points at home, which is good. And I think we all know that stuff. I mean, we went there, Vasco, we lost there. I think Palace lost there. City must still go there. Saxons went there.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a very good point for Saxons, to be honest. I think away from home at Jomo is a good point. Okay. But I believe that the equaliser came deep in injury time, and a bit controversial with a handball for Saxons. Sorry, Jomo's equalised to make it 2-all. But listen, at the end of the day, you're going to get that decisions going your way and against you the whole season. All of us can talk about games and decisions. But I think it's a very good point. I think Jomo's tough to beat at home. I think if we had to look at it, and if I was Saxons going there, I would be happy with the point. Might not be happy with the nature of the point, but I would take the point.
Okay, and then the next group of games is on Sunday, and Camps Bay, after getting a good result, they're losing 4-1 to Matroos. Matroos, obviously, like you said, they're on that
momentum. Yeah, a very good result for them. Camps Bay, they're not safe yet. Yeah, not safe.
Premier United and JL Zwane. Premier 4-0 win against JL Zwane.
Yeah, Zwane conceded 7 goals in 2 games on the weekend, eh? Yeah. And I mean, they played Saturday and then they play Sunday. You know, and I think those are tough, but Premier are tough to beat at home.
Trinitarians and Crystal Palace. Palace getting a 3-2 win over Trinities there.
Good result for Palace. Yeah, very good result.
And then Woodlands picking up a point against Wanderers of sort of.
Yeah, and listen, Woodlands, you know, concede 11, score 3, but end up with a point. So well done to them. I think it's Nyanga stuff, Shamiel?
Yeah.
That was a good result. And we know what the weather was like on Sunday.
Sure. Yeah. Seaside Spurs and Goal 50. These games are now the midweek games that took place, or the Monday night game. Seaside Spurs and Goal 50 Unite. 3-1 for Seaside. Good result for them.
Very good. Yeah. Very good. Tough to beat in Ocean View. Very good result.
Games on Tuesday. Jeez, so many games here. This third division is a cops here.
We're almost there.
Saxon Rovers and Greenwood. Greenwood getting a 2-0 win over Saxon.
Yeah, I never saw that coming. No offense. I never saw it coming. Just the way the form of the teams. But, and I'll put the but in here. If there's one team you know you're going to get a tough game against in this league, it's Greenwood.
Yeah, always.
They're not going to give you an easy game. They fight to the end. They got good support. And by all accounts, what I got told is they played with 10 men for a lot of that game. 2/3 of that game, Greenwood played with 10 men. And winning 2-0 away at Saxons, very, very good. Saxons have only lost 2 or 3 games at home the whole season. Very good result.
Awesome result for Coach Lionel and the guys there.
Yeah.
And then Silver Spurs getting a 5-2 win over Outbay. Not surprising.
No. Listen, Outbay is struggling. Silver Spurs, again, 6 points on the weekend.
Yeah. And then a game that didn't take place last night. Ocean View and Jomos. Jomos didn't pitch or arrived late.
Yeah, they defaulted.
I'm not sure of the story.
Yeah, but Ocean View got the points.
But that's obviously a 2-0 result for OV there.
Big 3 points. They needed that.
Yeah, they needed that 3 points. And then Vasco da Gama hosting Cape Town City at Perro Park and drawing 2-0.
Yeah.
Another draw. Second draw, no? First round was also a draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice game.
It was a good game.
Yeah, I think so. I think we set ourselves up to obviously have a certain plan, and it was working for a majority of the game. We went 1-0 up just about 15 minutes before halftime with a set piece goal. And then we were just managing the game very, very well. City got a goal out of nothing with about 25 minutes to go. And then they scored it very soon after to make it 2-1. So now we had to obviously chase the game a little bit. And then we got the equalizer with about 12 minutes to go. And I think we had a chance right at the end to win it. But I think, Shamiel, there's certain games in the season where, as a coach, you happy with a point. You might not be happy when the game starts, but at the end of the game, you're happy, and you're happy with the performance. I mean, more important for me was the performance of my boys and the way they played. And City was, and I think if you were there, it was a high quality game. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Right, so we're going to jump to the fixtures before we go to the log for this week. Fortunately, it's not a double header, so we got less talking to do there.
Yeah.
So Friday night, we got action starting. Seaside Spurs against Crystal Palace. I haven't looked at these fixtures yet. This is the first time I'm looking at these fixtures.
That's a tough one.
That's a liquor game.
That's a nice game in Ocean View. If you want to go to Ocean View, take a cooler box, 7:30 Friday. Nice game.
Wow, that's going to be a good game. Greenwood and Ocean View.
Derby.
Cape District Derby.
Yeah, Derby.
Both need the points.
Both need. I think Greenwood need another 6 to be safe, and I think Ocean View need a lot more than 6.
There's going to be no love lost in that game. I can tell you that much. I hope they got a strong referee there.
And that's at Solo, eh?
That's at Solo Street. That's why.
Down the road for me.
Goal 50 and Premier United.
2 o'clock Saturday. Goal 50 Premier. Nice game, and like we said, as part of that doubleheader at Hagerfeld this weekend with the Junction game afterwards. Very, very nice game.
Saxon Rovers going all the way to FC Outbay. That should be a win for them.
I think Saxons will win there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hout Bay now know that they need to win nearly all their games. Yeah. So you don't know when the team's got nothing to lose, they can go at you. But I do think Saxons should win it.
Woodlands and Trinitarians. Yeah, I'm not going to call that game because Woodlands have been known to pull out the result out of the bag.
So. At home, Woodlands. They have to win.
They're fighting for survival.
They have to win.
Fighting for survival. Right. Wanderers and Vasco da Gama. Oh, you're going to have a tough game against Wanderers. Where's this game?
Nyanga.
At Nyanga.
3 o'clock. Tough one for us on Saturday.
They're going to play circles around you. I can see.
Yeah, no, listen, those boys can play. No, it's going to be a tough one. We obviously got to go there with a plan and work out how we're going to beat them. And yeah, we have to. Unfortunately, we're in the same situation as the bottom 3. Yeah. We're at the stage of the season where if you're near the top of the table, you've got to try and win all your games.
Jomo's Power hosting Camus Bay.
No. Jomo's at home.
We just spoke about Jomo's
at home. That's all I'm going to say. Jomo's at home.
Jails Wani and Matroos Fontaine.
Tough one, eh? Yeah, Matroos on the run.
They're getting the results now. Last weekend was a good weekend.
Scoring goals, eh? Yeah. Zwane leaked quite a few goals, 7 goals on the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't want to call that tough.
Cape Town City and Silver Spurs at Malta Park.
Sure, that's Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that could be a Spurs result. As a surprise. Then
I don't know. If I got to call it based on what I saw with City last night, and obviously watched City a few times. I think City have the game. That's all I have to say.
Woodlands and...
But it's going to be a nice game to go watch.
Yes. Woodlands and Jomos. This is obviously a double-header for Jomos.
Yeah, there's catch-up games on Sunday for the games that didn't take place or there were issues. But I think you remember there was shooting in the area when that game played the last time.
Yeah.
Woodlands need points.
Yeah.
Jomos got to travel again to Mitchell's Plain on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. Too tough to call.
FC Hout Bay is then hosting Goal 50 on Sunday.
Last chance saloon.
Yeah, I got to win.
They somehow need to get at least 4 points this weekend.
And here's a nice one to finish off the week on Tuesday, the 16th. Seaside Spurs hosting Trinitarians. Nice game. Seaside Spurs got 2 tough games, eh?
Seaside are doing well, eh? I think we got to just take. We can't just say a team's doing well if they're in the top 3 or top 4 in the league. For a team that's come into the league for the first time, they've done exceptionally well. And they've got very good results. And if they keep on winning, they could end up in the top 5 before the end of the season.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to jump to the log there. 27 matches played so far, if you don't know. And if you don't know, go to www.thefourthmoment.co.za to check out all the logs.
7 games left.
7 games left. And so we've got Vasco da Gama top of the log at the moment, 55 points, 6 points ahead.
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah. Okay. At the end of the season, yeah.
Cape Town City also now in second spot, 27 points, 27 matches played with 49 points. A very nice goal difference, obviously.
Yeah. 18 teams.
You better make sure you don't have equal points. And then Saxon Rovers in third spot with 48 points, 27 matches played. Crystal Palace, 48 points, they're in fourth. And ending the top 5 there is Matroosfontein with 48 points.
That's what I'm saying. Matroos have brought themselves into tighter contention. They're only 7 points behind.
Yeah.
With 7 games to go, yeah.
Looking at the bottom of the log there. So it's a bit more space there, but it's still tight. So FC Hout Bay, 26 matches played with 15 points.
Yeah.
And then Woodlands closest to them, 26 matches played, 19 points. And then Ocean View still in that mix there, 23 points in 16th spot. And then Camps Bay with 29 points. So, yeah, just so you're looking at a possible 3 drop. Am I right?
Yeah, if Okanya get relegated from the ABC, then you're looking at 3, yeah.
If the league winner wins the playoff?
So if the league winner gets promoted and Okanya get relegated, it's still the 3 goes down because the one replaces the other effectively.
Yeah.
So the problem you have is that if you're third bottom, then you are pretty much sweating. If you're the bottom 2, you're sweating bullets. If you're fourth bottom, you're okay. So that's where we stand at the moment. I think with Hout Bay at the bottom and Woodlands second bottom, Woodlands is 4 points behind Ocean View. So if Ocean View get another 3 points and Woodlands don't get points, that's where the gap is.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Only 7 games, Shamiel.
Yeah, next couple of weeks is going to be vital for all of those teams there. Yeah. Right, that's sort of done and dusted for your ABC and your third division. So now, yes, it's LFA season again. So we've obviously got some LFAs as well. A couple of LFAs. Well, I think only Northerns that we know of that started last week. I'm sure some others as well. We don't have that information.
Yeah.
But yeah, just on that for LFA season for you guys watching there, you want to send us your details for the LFA, your results and your logs and your fixtures and so on. If you can make sure you get it to us by the Tuesday, and then we can air it on the show and expose you or highlight your LFA football there in your area.
We will not expose.
Northerns LFA had a good start on the weekend. They started, Andrew. I've got some results there. Riverside Rangers losing 1-0 to UWC.
Okay.
Bellstar United losing 2-1 to Ravensmead. So well done to Ravensmead there. Bishop Lavers and Belleville getting a 0-0 result there. Blue Down Spurs and Invincible Craven be a win for Invincible 2-0 over Blue Down Spurs. That's good. And then I think a team that's probably got promoted last season, Kalksteen Fontaine. I don't remember
them being in there.
Yeah, a 1-0 win over Eastern Rovers.
Good result.
Rivers, and then I think there was probably a double headers. Yeah, I've got 2 results for Riverside. Riverside and Trinis 1-1, and then Valhalla and UWC. Valhalla winning 2-1 against UWC.
Yeah, Valhalla's a decent team.
Yep. Northern's always a tough league, man.
Yeah, always.
Saturday fixtures for this coming week. We've got Belleville hosting Riverside Rangers. Sure. Eastern Rovers playing against Valhalla.
That'll be a nice game. Two good teams. Eastern Rovers, very nice team as well.
Invincible against UWC. Kalksteen Fontaine hosting Bellstar. And Ravensmead hosting Bishop Lavers. And then Trinis and Blue Down Spurs. And then there's a game here for Sunday. Blue Down Spurs hosting UWC. So that's Northerns there. Always tough in the Northerns League.
Yeah.
Northerns League known for churning out good players there. You got Cape Town Tigerberg?
Yes. Cape Town Tigerberg starting this weekend. Obviously, we had Cardgate last week, so they couldn't print cards.
Cardgate.
Yeah, no printer. But listen,
should we print again?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
So big weekend coming up, Cape Town Tiger Week. Everyone's been excited. Big games. Teams have recruited a lot, and we're starting with some derbies in the first round. Bellville City versus Wegersdal. Wegersdal last year's cup winners. Good team, young team.
Apparently that Wegersdal team, a lot of the boys from the Bale team, eh?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Then we got the first derby of the year. Edgemead versus Boerdenzag. Very tough team. Boerdenzag recruited a lot of players. Edgemead runaway league leaders, kept most of their squad. Very nice game. All these games are 3:45 on Saturday. Garden Village versus Saxon Rovers. Maitland Derby.
Yeah.
Very nice game. Greenpoint Salesian, Sunningdale. Also two teams that are trying to settle into the league. Very nice game. The two promoted teams end up with each other. JMI versus Fishhook. Very nice game.
So it's like a game from last year.
Yeah. They should know each other quite well. Norway Parks versus Vasco. Again, Vasco have a number of players still in the 3rd division, but still got a nice team against Norway Parks. Tableview versus FN Rangers. Nice game. Tableview normally have a very settled squad beginning of the season. Coach Fortune has his team normally set up pretty nicely. FN Rangers, as you're aware, top stream in the ABC. Got good young players still playing there. Wynberg St. John's, Hanover Park, Western Road Derby. It'll be a very nice weekend, Shamiel. Yeah. I think this weekend is starting off with some crackerjack results and games.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there at Tigerberg. Normally a busy league. Yeah. So other LFA starting this Saturday is, I'm sure as many others, is Mitchell's playing. So I've got some fixtures for the Champions League.
Okay.
And a lot of names here that we know.
Yes.
Bayview hosting Liverpool Portland's. Tough game for Bayview. Well, depends now on how the forms of the season. Beacon City, just on Liverpool, they're actually not waiting on a lot of players, so they should be.
They normally are quite settled. Yeah. Them and Westridge are normally quite settled.
Yeah, Beacon City against Bale.
Sure.
Beacon Spurs against Lenteghier. Beacon Spurs always a good team there, so as Lenteghier. Juvie Boys are hosting Milano.
Nice game.
Juvie Boys against Easy McInnes. Do they still call Milano Easy McInnes?
Yeah, they do. Very nice game.
Colville and FC Tafelsig. Rockefeller's hosting Red Rovers. Red Rovers, my old club there, joined when I was 10 years old. Syringa Spurs versus Cedar Park. And Westridge versus Stanturf. Stanturf, I think, promoted side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice team. I think Stanturf and Red Rovers might have got promoted. I don't remember Red Rovers from last season.
Yeah.
And Stanturf, normally a very nice young team.
Yeah. I think that's sort of all that we have at the moment. Yeah, so guys, please send us the LFA information so we can cover it for you.
And the Regional Women's League is now starting on the 20th, so we don't have any fixtures for them this weekend, so we'll definitely have it on next week's show. Yeah, and before we go, we want to say to our sponsors, big up to our sponsors, Vecchio, for assisting us with apparel, and also obviously GSM Roofing for helping us getting us the content. And if you celebrating Eid Mubarak to you from the fourth moment. Yep,
100%. And is it all?
That's all. Been a nice show. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please also like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and please also give us some comments on Facebook. We like to interact and we like to hear your perspective on things. And the LFAs that haven't sent us fixtures, please do so. We normally record the show on a Wednesday or a Thursday, so try and get us to us by Wednesday morning, please.
And don't forget the big event we're having on the 24th of April, 8 o'clock. You don't have to go anywhere. It's on your phone or at home on our Facebook page and group, where we're going to have the live version of the weekly roundup. Guys, that live won't work if you guys don't phone us. So please prepare to call us and interact with us. On that evening, 24th of April, 8 p.m. And until next week, cheers.